Ophiuchus, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. Cards have already been shuffled. I'm going to check the past, present and future. If this does resonate, like, share and subscribe. It's always greatly appreciated. First card out, the Hierophant, past energy, followed by the Empress, Page of Wands, King of Wands, Ace of Wands, Two of Pentacles, the Tower. Present energy, the Hermit, 111. The Wheel of Fortune. The Eight of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles. The World. Guys, this is mad. The Hierophant, the Empress, the Hermit, the World, the Wheel of Fortune. Page of Cups and Strength. Future energy, Six of Swords, Queen of Wands, Five of Swords, Ten of Swords, Ace of Cups, Temperance, the Hanged Man. Okay, past energy, it feels like surrender, choosing to surrender, moving from a higher place, learning to feel your emotions, trust your intuition, receiving with grace, believing in yourself, taking spontaneous action. It's like you've watched yourself jump. It's like jumping hurdles, fast tracking yourself in some way. The only way, it's like that thing of going within, creating your inner world so that the outer world reflects that, instead of running around outside trying to make things fit that doesn't resonate with you. There's a huge transformation that's happened very quickly. It feels like how you may see others change or evolve over a certain course of time, that something's happened within weeks, months, maybe a year, but it's the level of transformation that you've had. It doesn't feel like in just one area of your life. It's mastering yourself spiritually, mentally, physically. What you're doing in business, what it is you're creating, moving from a higher level of awareness. It's a very passionate energy. It feels like an unstoppable energy. There has been huge changes in the past, things falling apart, but it's like you've just used that as motivation. That's how it feels. It's like when things go wrong, you create things that go right, not dwelling on the tower. It's like calling your energy back to yourself. It's a very powerful energy. A lot of success here, turning point in your life, celebration, moving forward towards an adventure, closing out old cycles. Eight of Wands, the Star. Guys, the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, and to clarify, the Eight of Wands celebration is the Star. I feel overwhelmed. The energy is mad. The energy is mad. It feels like I've literally got like pain, like it feels like pain, but it's like intense feelings behind my eyes, like light activation. It's actually crazy. This is here and now. You could feel your energies completely shifted. Something you had the intention to embody. It's like you're it. You're living it. You're breathing it. You are it. Huge success, being in the spotlight, a lot of opportunities coming in, celebrating. It feels like a celebration of self. Realizing how far you've come, conquering yourself, conquering something that you wanted to achieve. There's somewhere you may have to go. It could mean traveling. It may just be somewhere you've not gone before, where it's like, it may be for work, but it's an opportunity to show up in a way you've wanted to. the Fool, the Ace of Pentacles. New beginning. It feels like an opportunity connected to your money. That you go somewhere, you meet someone, and it's like you're perfect for something, perfect for a certain role, perfect for some kind of opportunity. Or going somewhere to create your own opportunity, but it's a new beginning. It feels like you're in the spotlight or you're running things. It's like main character energy. There's something about you celebrating before this has even happened. It's like you know you've done something. You feel the internal shift. You know it's just a matter of time, or it's just a matter of, yeah, it does feel like that, a matter of time, that you can feel things shifting. You may have already received some kind of confirmation in the physical that something's over and done with and you're moving forward. It does feel like you know something's ended. It feels like with a person, it could be a friend, a partner. It's like it feels sad that this person's not with you on this adventure, or going to be going with you on this adventure, or sad that what you thought it wasn't. But it's okay. That's how it feels you're feeling. It's like you know you're strong enough to do something alone. You know that everything happens for a reason. It feels like these past tower situations, because of, it's like there's been mad chaos, but because of what you've seen has been left. I'm seeing like things in the rubble, like flowers growing out of rubble, flowers growing out of some kind of destruction after a fire. It's like you know that the damage was bad, you know the pain was bad, the tower situations weren't good, didn't feel right, it wasn't what you wanted. But it's birthed everything you did want, or it's helped you, shaped you in some way, or it created room for you to bring in what you truly desire. For some of you, there was a hope to rest, retire, do less. It feels like you quickly realise that you're not satisfied with this. It feels like you could have wanted to make enough money to stop having to make money. That's how it feels. But if you was to retire, if you was to stop doing what you love, serving your purpose or whatever it is, it's like that you quickly realise that's not who you are. That it was never about the money. That there's some dissatisfaction when you're not doing what you love, when you're not showing up authentically, when you're not taking action towards your dreams. It feels like you realise this and quickly change direction. Not change direction, but accept something. That maybe what you thought you wanted, it wasn't that, but it has helped you get to where you wanted to go. It feels like going after a goal, reaching it, and then realise that the goal wasn't what you wanted. The thing that you got wasn't actually what you wanted, but something you accumulated, or something that shaped, a way that you've been shaped throughout this journey on the way to getting what you thought you wanted, was actually what you wanted. It's been a lesson of that thing of we really know nothing. It feels like you've been surprised a lot. There's been a lot of surprises, and there's going to be a lot more surprises, happy surprises, emotional fulfillment. It's an energy of community, feeling appreciated. It's like you've been guided to shift your perspective. It's an epiphany, a huge realization. Something's coming through. It's going to resonate for everyone. It could be to do with a commitment. It could be to do with love, or how you want to move forward in your commitments. Yeah, about trusting your intuition with certain things. When to stay, when to go. When you've overstayed something. It's time to transform something, to leave something alone. But what's coming through is like how we are just an accumulation of beliefs and thoughts and theories and ideas from those before us. It's like if you're born into a home that eats meat, you'll call yourself a meat eater. If you're born into a home that eats vegetables, you believe you're a vegetarian. If you're born into a family that doesn't think they're clever, then you may think you're a fool. If someone believes that life's hard, then you will too, if you're programmed with that. And it feels like some realization, that your internal conflict, that it was you were trying to create something to get out of a situation. Like, more money would get you out of the hard life, or something like that. Trying to get out of a situation that you thought was a fact of your life. Like, oh, this is just how it is. This is who I am. This is how. Like trying to find a physical way out of it, attacking the physical to change something within yourself. And then having that realization that if you're simply who you are because of what you believe, then believing different, shifting your beliefs, reprogramming something. To believe that maybe it's not a hard life. To believe that you can succeed, that things are easy, that you do deserve to be happy, healthy, wealthy and free and live the life of your dreams. That things don't have to be hard. That you can find balance. That it doesn't have to end the same way it started. That there's no reason why you can't be in the spotlight any more so than any next person. It's like, if you look at people that are really in the spotlight out here, it's like there's a lot of people making money from doing different things. Do I say this? Oh, feck it. 22. There's a lot of people making money from a lot of different things that's seen as some kind of profession or talent. Singers, artists, dancers, chefs. Not every restaurant you go in has good food. Not every picture you look at, not every painting you look at resonates with you. Some you see, you think, wow, what is that? But someone else will look at that same piece and think, wow, I need that. And it's like really realizing that it's only what you believe. Giving yourself permission. So there's a lot of people making a lot of money from certain things that are maybe to others not as gifted. No, maybe to me not as gifted. Like, this is my own opinion, but it's like we all have opinions, and this is my point. We see what we want to see. People see things differently. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. It's like, if you believe that you're the best singer in the world, so shall you be. If you believe you're the best artist in the world, that's it. I see so many artists online that paint the most beautiful things, and it's like no one's really celebrating that. But yet I'll see like a picture with a splatter paint in the middle of it selling for millions of pounds. And it's like, what's the difference between this artist that paints beautiful things and this artist that paints splats? The artist that has painted this splat has decided this splat is valuable. It's like, find the value in yourself, give yourself permission. Same with like rappers. Like, there's so much art and beauty, and like, I love music and all different kinds of music. Like, my playlist literally looks like 10 different people own the playlist, because it's like baffling. But it's like, you could look at things like the art, like the metaphors in the music, the wording, the play on words, the how things match in terms of that, how good the hook is, how is it catchy, does it resonate, does it feel good, is the beat right? And it's like there's so many like lyricists, so many artists, so many gifted people out there that are not making millions and millions and billions and trillions of pounds, dollars, whatever it is, but are literally what I would call a genius. And then you've got people that sound like they're choking on salt water that are getting paid through the roof. It's like, what is the difference between that? Well, other than the obvious of the two different sides of life, I'm not going down that road. But in terms of beliefs, it's like someone believes that they're it, or they believe that they're not it. And it's time to believe that you're it. It feels like you've done this. There's an opportunity here where it's like you shining your magic, you shining your light. Realising that maybe you're not for everyone, and that's okay. If you're the splat on the wall, or you're whatever it is, it's okay. Into 1717. Starlight. It's like, be mindful as well about who's around you. 10 of Cups. Certain things are closing out, certain people gotta go. That's the truth. Certain people have gotta go. There's space being created for a new community, for you to be meeting new people. May's lyrics coming through. I'm not gonna get this wrong, but when I make it, they'll fake it. Ain't nobody showing me love when I was naked. It's like, be mindful of magpies at this time, 111. Be mindful of magpies. You could be real shiny right now, guys. You could be real shiny. On the back of the deck, it says, falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience, romantic, captivating, dramatic and flirtatious. And I said, I'm not going to pull this because it's just on the back and I can't be too sure right now. And they said, no, but I was like, no, give me one out of the deck. Well, it's the same thing, confirmed. Immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship, charming, self-confident, passionate and restless. New love coming in. Do you want to get money? That's what the song is, Maze. It feels like moving into the most abundant period of your life yet. But it means setting boundaries. This person coming in, they're a spiritual warrior. That's how it feels. It's like they could have been through many transformations. They understand the art of transformation, the art of alchemy, the depth of things. This feels like somebody new. Something for the long term. What's this? Yeah, there's a change in your money. It's like you stop letting yourself be drained by certain individuals, people, places or things. As you start setting your boundaries, it's like saying no to certain things, not letting yourself get exhausted and burnt out by people pleasing. It's like creating space to receive, yeah. 7 of Wands. Holding your position. It's like being mindful of where you invest your energy. Realising how your resources have been drained in the past. Feels like remembering how you was put in some inner conflict, how you was not feeling great around certain energies, that if these energies come back up, you're going to quickly remember how you did feel. It feels like there could be some sadness that... I've actually got an image of a comment somebody wrote earlier about, it's not about getting stabbed in the back, it's about who did it. And there's something about that here. That there could be some sadness about who... It's a realization of something you thought. Maybe you thought you was really helping someone and they really were appreciating your help, but it's like a realization that someone was taking the piss. Taking the absolute piss. Who's that? The Nine of Cups went flying over. Dream that you dream. The dream that you wish will come true. That's what's coming through. Something you've been working on for a long time. It's like it's been no easy road. It's been no easy road. It feels like arguing with your guides and speaking to source, prayer, surrender, dropping on your knees, screaming at the sky. It's been one of them kind of journeys. That's how it feels. A lot to integrate. I could be working with dragons. It feels like 222, a painful, like someone just lit a fire through your body. Something's about to come true, breaking free from some kind of restriction. Column of self is that you've got no time for nothing right now. That's how it feels. There's no time. There's no time for drama. There's no time for trivial chat. There's no time. There's no time. And it's not that there's no time. It's like you choosing what you want to do with your time. It's a no-nonsense energy. You're committed to what you're committed to, your own self, your own evolution, what it is you need to do. Taking time to rest, nurturing yourself, feeling good, channeling your energy into your dreams. There's a change in your environment, somewhere that feels so luxurious. The Queen of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Empress. I'm just seeing like the bluest water and the most relaxing breeze and just bliss, peace, elements, land and sea. Following the whisper of your own heart, an environment that makes you feel it's pleasurable. It's like a pleasurable energy. A nurturing energy, a sensual energy. It's like you fought to have a certain lifestyle. Could have been a lot of sacrifice because of this. It feels like a hope to learn how to celebrate yourself, to stop being so hard on yourself. It's like doing it for little you. That's how it feels. Coming out of deceit, coming out of some kind of mental brain fog, burden, chaos. Known factors, something's over. Something's over. It's time for a new adventure. And the other known factor is yourself, knowing yourself. Trusting yourself, your creations. Trusting the divine. Feels like complete trust. That you can breathe easy. Because of like the relationship you have now, in that way with your higher self, with the divine. There's a lot of money coming in, a lot of success. It has meant having a lot of patience. It has meant being alone, doing a lot alone, going through changes on your own, nurturing your own self, emotionally supporting yourself. It's like people could be like congratulating you on certain things. Oh my God, you did it, well done. And it's like, yeah, I knew I would. Like, no thanks to you. Like, it's that kind of energy. Like, you not needing validation anymore. Maybe a kind of validation you seek your whole life, and then you get it and it's like, I know this, guys, I know this. The sun. The dolphin on 40. This opportunity is closer than you think. It may be something you even missed because you're looking past it. So it could be standing right in front of you and you're looking over it. Check invitations, emails, things on social media, adverts that keep coming up. Something keeps coming to your attention. And it's like, oh, not this again, not this again. This happened to me a few times. It was like this man used to pop up on an advert and I was like, oh God, it's him again, it's him again. And I'd skip it, and every time it'd come up, I think, oh, I can't handle, like, why does this guy keep showing up on the screen? And I'd quickly try and skip him quicker because the sound of his voice was even irritating me, because I was like, oh God, it's him again. And it's like, yes, it's him for a reason. 28. This is a message for me, because no, I still ain't checked out this man, and this has been going on for a year now. I better go back and find this advert. But something like that, something that keeps coming up and you think, oh, I don't want to hear about this. An advert to join a course, an advert to get started on a new business, an advert to, or an email to join some kind of group, or some kind of, could be anything. Even replying to somebody's email that you just haven't replied to. Maybe the next response you get is something about that, but it's like you're thinking, oh, I can't deal with this person, or I don't want to deal with this. How it's almost going to be funny that your initial judgment is what slowed down this thing, you doing this thing. It feels like you want to laugh at this. It's not going to be something that's going to stress you. It's going to be like an aha moment where you're like, this happened to me the other day. I was doing something and it's like I was waiting to get paid, and something happened and I was like, guys, it's not arrived yet. It's not arrived. Like, what's going on? And I was just sitting there after I was just having like a rant with my angels, and I could just feel like this like eye rolling energy, and I had a few signs come up at the same time, basically just letting me know politely that, well, you haven't put your details, you haven't put your bank details in. Even if they wanted to pay you, people couldn't pay you, even if some, like, that kind of thing. And it was just like that kind of Homer moment, like, no. And just kind of humbling, like, oh God, oh, I see. And like, you haven't done this thing. It's like there could be one thing. It's like something's waiting for you that you think you're waiting for. It's like, have you checked everything? Go back and check. Dolphin manner. Dolphin speaks to us of the breath of life, the only things that human cannot go without for more than a few minutes. We can live without water and food for days, but oxygen is the source of our sustenance. Within the breath we encounter the rhythm of energy that all life emits. In changing the rate or rhythmic texture of our breath, we can tap into any other life form or creature. This is a very easy way to connect with divine energy coming from Great Spirit, as well as with your own personal rhythms. Breath work. You could be jumping into that right now. Dolphin is the keeper of the sacred breath of life and teaches us how to release emotions through dolphin breath. Dolphin creates rhythm, swimming through the water and breathing before submerging, then holding its breath for the duration of underwater travel. As dolphin comes above water again, it blows its breath out in a manner resembling the popping of a cork. We can use this same technique to pull the stopper on our tensions and create total relaxation. This is a good exercise to use before entering the silence. Mana is life force. Mana is present in every atom and is Great Spirit's essence. Dolphin teaches us how to use life mana through our breath. It revitalizes each cell and organ and breaks the limits and dimensions of physical reality so that we may enter the dream time. Dolphin was travelling the oceans one day as Grandmother Moon was weaving the patterns of the tides. Grandmother Moon asked Dolphin to learn her rhythm so that he could open his female side to her silvery light. Dolphin began to swim to the rhythm of her tide, weaving, and learned to breathe in a new way. As Dolphin continued to use this new rhythm, he entered the dream time. This reality was a new and different place from the seas he had known. Dolphin came to discover underwater cities in the dream time and was given the gift of the primordial tongue. This new language was the sound language that was brought by Spider from the Great Star Nation. Dolphin learned that all communication was pattern and rhythm, and that the new aspect of communication was sound. He carries this original pattern to this day. Dolphin returned to the ocean of the Great Mother and was very sad until Whale came by and told Dolphin that he could return to be a messenger to the Dreamtime dwellers anytime he felt the rhythm and used the breath. Dolphin was given a new job. He became the carrier of messages of our progress. The Dreamtime dwellers were curious about the children of Earth and wanted us to grow to be at one with Great Spirit. Dolphin was to be the link. 333. If Dolphin has appeared to you today, frothing through the waves in your spread, you are to be a link to some solution for the children of Earth. This can be a time when you are to link with Great Spirit and bring answers to your own questions or to those of others. In addition, this can mean a time of communication with the rhythms of nature. You are put on notice to be mindful of your body rhythms and the patterns of energy being fed to you from the Creator. Imitate Dolphin and ride the waves of laughter, spreading joy in the world, breathe and experience the manna so freely given, break existing barriers and connect to the Dreamtime or Great Star Nation. Know that we are all whole in the eyes of the ever-living one. Page 198. 197, 198. Now I'm hearing Dream Lover Mariah Carey. The world. Somebody's just gonna pop out of nowhere, out of the blue. Believe this. Temperance. I normally get this as a card of patience, but this is coming through as Sag. And it's coming through like, it's happening now. The time is now. Things are about to shift. This is what you've been waiting for. This is what you've been asking for. And it feels like in terms of how you're moving forward in life, in love, in relationships, a complete paradigm shift in terms of how, like everything. Bright new beginning. The time is ripe for celebrating life. Make the most of parties, gatherings and other social opportunities. Full moon in Aqua. I'm going to leave it there. If this did resonate, like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you soon. Sending so much love.